Alright, I got the gear in. Had to do a little trimming. When they put the struts on the retract portion of it, they had them reversed. So this portion, you know, the little spring collapsing portion of the little arm was facing aft. The real one faces forward. So when I swapped them, it was an easy thing. I just put this one, you know, took this one and just swapped them. All the holes lined up for the set screws, but I had to trim just a little bit right there. They'd already trimmed on this side. Just had to trim up a little bit right there and right there, just to give room for that arm. Nose gear went in just fine. I'm gonna have to put something. I'm not sure what keeps this little arm here from folding the other way. I'll show you what I'm talking about when I put it down, but it's an easy fix. So I went ahead and hooked everything up. LiPo. There's a little controller that it comes with. It's not very big, maybe 2 by 4 inches. Here's a little programmer that you get with it that plugs into the controller to set your gear door sequencing, which I have gear door sequencers built in, so I can do all the fancy timing and set up with the different gear doors, because I have two gear doors that close after the mains go down, and then there's one that stays down. So he said I could do all the programming for that in here. Plus you can put delays in for the gear if you need to. But just wanted to show you guys a little quick video. I got them up right now. I'll go ahead and hit the switch, and they're pretty quick. Actually, let me bring it down here. These new motors are definitely faster than the old ones, so I'll go ahead and hit the button here, get them coming down. A lot faster than the other one. Coming up, they say you're supposed to wait like 20 seconds between cycles to allow for them to cool off, I guess, but here we go. So, as you can see, under just about 5 or 6 seconds to get them up completely, which is a lot faster than the F-16 gear I had converted. So, happy with that. Just wanted to make this for you guys. That's about it. These are the rotating gear. I know they make a version where the gear doesn't rotate, but I think it's for the smaller ones. So shouldn't be any problem with that. And oh, that reminds me. Alright, this arm, I mentioned it in well, I asked somebody about this. There's an arm here that can do that. See? And if it drops down like that and the gear closes up, it binds. Ozzy Bart said that they just removed theirs, because it's supposed to stay up like that, and then as it closes, it just, man, you can't see it. It just pulls up and comes up to about right here, so it raises up a little bit. So I don't know what they use to hold that. There's a little wire spring thing here, and I don't know how this thing, I think it's supposed to be put in here somehow to put force on this to push it up. I don't know if it's snapped out of place or wasn't put in the right way. I don't know. So if anybody knows, send me a message or something. But what I was thinking about doing is just putting a little cross beam right here between these two trays, and then putting a little rubber band or a spring and attaching it to that little bolt right there. So as it comes up, it's constantly pulling it up, and as it comes down, it'll give it a little pull up. So not enough to stall the motor or anything, just enough to keep that bar up out of the way. But other than that, everything looks good, easy install. The next thing I'm going to do, since I got the gear, before I put the turbine trays back in, is I want to make those I-beams, or T-beams. Put one on each side of the mains, and then I'm going to run one right there. And I'm also going to run a piece of ply. I don't know if you can kind of see it. This is honeycomb, and this is the ply mount. I'm just going to run a cross beam across there because this is real brittle. So I'm just going to run one piece of ply across to support the loads.